What's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to talk about NIO Incorporated. Once again, guys, that's NIO Incorporated with the ticker symbol NIO. Guys, in this video, we're going to talk about 3 articles regarding NIO. Okay, first is the article from Yahoo Finance. NIO stock is under the microscope ahead of earnings, and here's what to expect. Second is an article from Investor Place. NIO stock NIO stock is up 58% as NIO looks set to achieve break even in 2024. And also, guys, NIO stock is jumping as EV demand returns. It's good news for Tesla too. Okay, guys, so if you like the information and analysis I'll be providing in this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get going. So guys, just a recap, NIO closed at a price of $19.18. It's up 6.08% during the trading hours, and it's slightly up 0.08% in the after hours. Now guys, if you actually go on the chart for this stock, it says here that the stock has a buy rating based on 15 analysts, and also the consensus analyst price target for the stock is $48.51. It has an upside potential of 152.94%. Guys, you would also notice here that this stock, if you go to the chart, okay, so it has a 5-day performance of 9.16%. So if you have noticed, guys, in the past few days, the stock has been climbing slowly. Okay, so if you're not invested in the stock, you wouldn't notice this. But you can also check in the 1-month performance of the stock. It has 28.55% upside. Also, it's also up 2.95% in a 3-month performance. But as we all know, guys, last year this stock has been trading, I think, around $65 or $60 or $50 from last year. So, that's probably from 2020. So it's been up now. Most of the stocks are down, and everybody knows that. Now guys, as far as institutional ownership is concerned, this stock has 736 total institutional owners, 691 long only, 9 short only, and 36 long and short at the same time. Guys, if you scroll down here, you can also see that some institutional investors have closed their positions. Of course, they're trying to rebalance their positions with the stock, because you could notice that in some institutional investors who have slightly changed their percentage of value with the stock itself. But of course, 736 for a stock with the institutional investors is a lot of investors. Okay, so there's a lot of people, there's a lot of investors as well as retail investors who is actually invested into this EV stock. So guys, first article that we're going to talk about is NIO is under the microscope ahead of earnings. Here's what to expect. So this article is from Yahoo Finance, and that is for today, June 6 of 2022. It says here, most companies have already reported Q1 earnings, although some names have yet to deliver in quarter's financials. NIO is one of those, but before the market kicks into action on Thursday, June 9, the Chinese EV maker will step up to the plate. So meaning, guys, on June 9, NIO will also deliver their Q1 earnings. As deliveries have already been announced for the quarter, NIO actually delivered 25,768 vehicles in Q1. Deutsche Bank analyst Edison Yu is not anticipating any big surprises, with the analysts expecting an inline display. As such, attention will turn to the company's outlook for Q2 and any commentary regarding the state of the supply chain following Shanghai's reopening from recent COVID lockdown. He goes on to say that for Q2, Yu is calling for a slight sequential drop to 24,000 deliveries, although that figure suggests that a material sequential improvement from May's negative 7,000 deliveries, as she expects to see significant month-over-month volume improvement in June. However, given the lower estimates and imbalance within the order book, orders placed before price hike being fulfilled with components procured at newly elevated levels, Yu also anticipates gross margins will drop sequentially. The good news though is that it should represent the through for the year. With the reopening, NIO can finally get back on track with its product super cycle this year. So it also says here, guys, that having launched ET7 at the end of March, Yu expects the ES7 SUV will be officially unveiled later in the month. So, guys, if that SUV will be unveiled and it has a new video, I'll make sure that I'll post that video as well. So, this is the it's not often that the analysts agree on one stock, and so it does happen. Take note, NIO's strong buy consensus rating is based on a unanimous 13 buys. The stock's average price in the consensus is 41.48. So you can also see that here. This is probably from TipRanks. Okay, so it says here at a 41.48 average price, target is only slightly below use objective and is set to generate returns of 116% in the year ahead. Okay, so that's the first article. So I strongly believe, guys, since NIO is from China, definitely, guys, if they lower down their expectation this year, they would definitely ramp up the production again next year, because it's a Chinese product. First of all, there's a lot of population in Chinese. They have a huge factory in China. I think, guys, they will probably have any production issues starting next year because of the easing COVID restrictions is already in place. So, guys, next article that we're going to talk about is from our very own Investor Place. NIO stock is up 8% as NIO looks to set to achieve break-even in 2024. So it says here, guys, that NIO stock is rising on several positive catalysts today. First, it appears that the tech crackdown in China may be finally coming to a close. Beijing officials appear to be following through out of their promises last March, which include supporting the economy and housing market, as well as effectively ending the year-long tech crackdown. Furthermore, the Hang Seng Tech Index closed up at 44.6% at a 2-month high. The NIO stock is currently up about 8% this morning, guys. NIO is surging actually this morning as we speak. China is slowly easing its lockdown restrictions. Lockdowns in business hubs such as Beijing and Shanghai have been eased as citizens in Shanghai were finally allowed to leave their homes freely. However, the good news doesn't end there. According to estimates from 26 auto analysts, NIO is expected to break even by 2024. So he goes on to say that if you scroll down, the details says that the analysts expect that the electric vehicle company to report a loss during 2023 before reporting a profit of $376 million in 2024. To do this, NIO must grow at an annual rate of 77%. So, guys, I think with the economic slowdown going on, 77% as soon as the economy rebounds shouldn't be a problem. The high growth rate coupled with 2024 break-even status signals that analysts have high expectations for the company. In 2021, NIO delivered a total of 91,429 vehicles and posted revenue of 5.67 billion. It's also reported a net loss of 630 million during production, while revenue margins were up 20%. In May, NIO reported that it had delivered 7,024 vehicles. Year to date, guys, the company has delivered 37,866 vehicles, which is up 11.8% year over year. So NIO plans to ramp up. So this is the expectation. NIO plans to ramp up the production capacity to a higher level by working closely with the supply chain partners. And of course, guys, most of these chips are coming from China, and also to accelerate the delivery recovery starting from June in the light of a recent supportive developments in the COVID-19 situation and the strong order inflow. June, which is this week, guys, will be especially important for NIO as it will report first quarter earnings. Analysts expect the company to report a revenue of $1.49 billion on top of an earnings per share loss of 13 cents. The revenue figure will imply sales growth of 21%. For this second quarter guidance, analysts expect $1.63 billion. So guys, you have to take note of these numbers, because if they can't meet these numbers, definitely, guys, NIO will go down. Okay, that's the harsh reality of the market nowadays. If you can't actually meet or beat any of these metrics, the stock price will definitely go down. Okay, so also for this quarter, the revenue, they're also saying that NIO is expected to have 1.63 billion, which is supposed to be up 41.8% year over year, with an earnings per share loss of 12 cents. Expanding out, analysts expect 2022 revenue of 9.53 billion, implying a year over year growth of 73.1%. So last article, guys, this is from Barron's. So it just have something to do with NIO stock is jumping as Chinese EV demand returns. It's good for Tesla. It's good for NIO. It's also good for Tesla. So we all know that, guys. Definitely, the whole world is trying to go green. There's a huge demand for EV cars. So that also reflects in the Chinese markets. So guys, as far as technical analysis is concerned, you can clearly see here, guys, that the volume of NIO when it comes to people exchanging shares is slightly growing day by day. Okay, so you can see the volume, guys, it's 68.73 million as opposed to the average volume of 3 months of 76.62 million. Okay, so also take note, guys, if you look at their daily time frame for NIO, right? So this is like not, unlike any other stock, normally, guys, if you look at stocks like, say, for example, skills, right, it will probably take days before other stocks in US for them to be able to go and hit the 50 EMA. Unlike NIO, guys, take note that maybe tomorrow, if NIO stock price goes up tomorrow, it looks to me that the NIO as a stock will be in a bullish stance, because day by day, since the May 12, NIO stock is slowly climbing up. Okay, so the levels that we're watching for NIO as in the daily time frame is, first, guys, this is a very strong resistance, $24.08. So it's the last time that we had $24 was on April 5th. Okay, but it seems that as soon as we get off the gates of around here, $21.86, I think that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so you can also clearly see here, guys, that your RSI is not very high in your daily time frame. It's only 60.96, and your MACD is slowly curling up to the upwards. Okay, so indicating, guys, that the NIO as a stock has a very strong momentum. But of course, guys, basically speaking, besides them being listed in the US exchange, they are also being traded in the Asian exchange, particularly I think that's the Hang Seng exchange. So there's a lot of people exchanging hands with NIO, because NIO is also a popular stock among retail investors and institutional investors alike. Okay, so you can also, if we break that green candle down, guys, in your 4-hour time frame, you can clearly see here, guys, that this is not actually a demand zone. So if $20 is a strong resistance as well for NIO, so that's the one of the levels that we have to watch. So $20, so then you go to $22, then the next leg up is 23.66. So as soon as you can go to 23.66, I think $26 or $25 shouldn't be a problem. And also, take note, guys, it seems that the lowest price that NIO has been is 11.67, I think. So hopefully, guys, we will get more good news in the next coming days for NIO as well as the overall market. Guys, if you like the information and analysis I have provided in this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Once again, this is your boy, Don Leo Trades. I love you all. Peace out.